In this quest, we speak with Adelaide Oakes, who is worried about her uncle Roland as he eluded to deal with radical goblins ranrok's loyalists. You need to find and ensure her
I'm
uncle's
now,
safety.
Demi, guys.
Something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Adelaide Oakes, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oakes. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, ranrok's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I'm not convinced you need to worry. Perhaps your uncle's been delayed, and surely he can take care of himself.
That's exactly what Professor Weasley said when she forbade me from leaving the grounds to look for him. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned ranrok's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet? Revelio.
Yeah, another human? You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happened. What's going on, little moon calf?
Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
It won't be long now before we find him. I know I heard something that time. I could have sworn I heard something. Apparently not.
What do we have here? Frontricus totalis. Revelio. higher up in the keep. Wingardium Leviosa.
Gold in my pocket.
I don't like the looks of that Revelio.
Forever though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Patricus Totalis.
Oh, little moon calf. Easily diagnosed. I've been fighting instead. A miss!
Glacius.
I will make you pay.
A ladder. That's what I need.
We're close to a breakthrough. Who is it?
Glacius. Compulso. Expelliarmus.
Won't get away with that. Think you're clever? It's the student from the tower. If only ranrok were here to...
This is the spot on the map. Best have my wits about me.
How nice.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
I will make you pay.
What will we find in here? Revelio.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skill. It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Quiet. One left.
Expelliarmus.
Ranrok won't be stopped!
Depulso.
I should have been...
Expelliarmus. Depulso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. What was it?
It's Totalis. There's a door. How do I... Expelliarmus! Protego!
Lucky, that's all.
Confringo!
Oh, defense and no offense.
Depulso! Expelliarmus!
Ready to fight.
Expelliarmus!
I will make you.
Revelio! Protego!
Move of a coward.
Confringo! Depulso!
No!
Expelliarmus!
I will. You're here. There you are.
Protego!
Arrogant child.
Expelliarmus! You've one less follower, Ranrok. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there.
Little magic tricks.
Confringo! Accio!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus!
Someone fix up.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Revelio.
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Revelio.
Wizards will be defeated.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Jump.
This will not go well for you.
I will make you pay.
Confringo.
I won't rest. Dead.
Expelliarmus.
You're weak, human. Are you sure you're not a...
Expelliarmus!
Right?
Confringo!
That's fine for me. Was that your bet? I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio! Protego!
I will. You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest
Protego!
until
Capalzi!
diverted.
Descendo!
I've been fighting.
Expelliarmus!
Why can't I hit you? No!
Expelliarmus!
I will make it. Stupid to come here.
Descendo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Losing your stride.
Ranrok has fooled you all, to your demise. Revelio. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Depulso! Revelio.
Found it! Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! Oh, my wand! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you! You did it! I found my wand and... Wait! You're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio!
An intruder! You won't defeat us all!
Revelio! Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Wizard kind will submit to us once before is over.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!